Hey you, do you spend hours playing Zoe?
Yes.
Is the thought of grinding ruin your creativity?
He's right.
Do you find beating people to be very difficult?
That's me.
Here I am, baby. Floaty is about to change your damn lives and show you the easiest and the most efficient ways to give your Zoe gameplay that extra flair of skill.
Yes! Yeah!
I'm gonna try my best to be as educational as possible in this video, with less emphasis of me being a complete idiot and more of me giving an actual tutorial. So let's see how that goes out.
Burger.
Alright, yo, real quick before we go ahead and get into this video, if you guys do like the suits I wear in my videos, make sure you guys go ahead and check out my Roblox clothing group where I sell my suits at. The group is called Full Circle. I'm gonna have the link of that in the description down below, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out for some nice quality suits. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Like, we're very close to 60,000 subscribers, so if we could hit 60k, that would be very much appreciated. And yeah, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into this tips and tricks video. Alright guys, so the first tip I have for you guys in this tips and tricks video is resetting your weapons animation. So what I mean by this is, like, you guys know how your sword has 4 swing animations, right? There's 1, there's 2, and then the third one's like a little swipe up, and then the last one's a spinning one, right? So basically in this tip, what I have for you guys is that you should actually go ahead and try to like reset your weapons animations, because the spinning one, in my opinion, the spinning animation is probably like one of the worst animations you could have. It's one of the most easiest that people could block in perfect block and stuff like that. So what I would suggest is resetting your weapons animations so you guys don't use the spinning ones in like 1v1s and stuff like that. So to reset your weapons animation, it's pretty simple. So as soon as you get those 3 animations out, I'll suggest you guys to go ahead and like back up a little bit and get the spinning one out of the way. And once you get that spin out of the way, you guys could go back and engage in your 1v1 or in your fight or whatever you're doing, right? So that's my tip for you guys. It's actually a pretty important tip. I've been like told this by a lot of like professionals on Zoe, all these competitive players and stuff like that. Also note, another tip is that the third strike with your katana, what this strike does is, like, let's say you PB somebody and they jump up to like avoid or evade your PB, right? With the third strike, you could actually go ahead and kill them, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, guys, like the spinning animation one, your 4th swing, that's probably one of the most useless swings in my opinion. So I would suggest you guys, like, whenever you're in a 1v1 or something like that, as soon as you get your first 3 swings out, I would suggest you guys to back up a little bit, get the spinning one out of the way, and then once you get that out of the way, just engage back. I'm gonna go ahead and get into a public server to show you guys what I mean. Alright guys, so here we are in the public server. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you guys what I mean by this. So as you guys can see, I just reset my animation right there, and now I have my 2 swings back. So that's my 3rd one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. There you go. And yeah, so this is basically what you have to do here. Like, it might feel weird a little bit at first, but once you guys get used to it, you'll know what I mean, bro. Like, you'll see a difference, because in my opinion, guys, like I said, guys, like the 4th swing is basically a free perfect block for your opponent, bro. Like, that thing is so readable. It's like, it's the longest swing as well, so it's like people are prepared to perfect block you when you do that spinning attack, right? So I would suggest you guys to always go ahead and try to like reset your animations when you are on that spinning 4th M1. So just reset your animations whenever you're on that one by swinging away and then engaging back. That's what a lot of people do in this game, bro. Like, this game is all about engaging and re-engaging and stuff like that, unequipping and equipping. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, you'll probably get used to it after a little while. Like I said, guys, it might be a little weird at first, but once you keep doing this, you'll get used to it, and you'll see the difference, bro. Like, these swings, those first couple swings are actually like pretty good, bro. 2, 3, and then 4. That's reset, and then we could go ahead and fight this guy now. But honestly, guys, like I said, guys, the more you do this, the more you'll get used to it, and you'll see the effectiveness over time. Alright, so the second tip that we have here, the second tip that I have for you guys here is movement, okay? So what I mean by movement is you always want to be around your opponent. You want to run around. You don't want to run into people. You don't want to like give them an easy kill, alright? So what I mean by this is you always want to be moving around. You don't want to stand still. So you just got to be moving around, bro. You got to develop your own movement and move around and stuff. Alright, so another thing that kind of goes with the movement as well is evading perfect block. So if you get perfect block, you could actually go ahead and survive that. So I see a lot of people, when they do get perfect block, they just kind of stand there and just end up dying. So you could survive that, bro. Alright, so let's say you get perfect block. What do? So it's pretty simple. You could either jump on top of them, like over them, or you could jump to the like behind you, or jump backwards, or jump to the side. So there's many things you could actually go ahead and do. As soon as I get perfect block, I'm out of there, bro. Like, I don't stand there and give them a chance to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I see a lot of people just stand here like this, and they just end up getting killed. Like, you want to go ahead and try to get out of there. Like I said, guys, movements and moving around in this game is probably the most important thing in the game. So if you're not moving around, if you're not jumping around in this game, like, you're just asking to get killed at that point. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, guys, like, evading, jumping over people, jumping backwards when you do get perfect blocked is something that does save you in this game. So like I said, guys, like, evading is probably one of the most important things, like, defense wise, when you do play this game and you do get perfect blocked. And yeah, bro. Another thing that you could actually go ahead and do in this game is you could spam your shift lock on and off. So if you're in a 1v1 or something like that, you could go ahead and start spamming your shift lock. It does help you. You don't have to turn as much, and it does make it harder for your opponent to hit you as well. So spamming shift lock, in my opinion, is something that I do suggest. It does help you in 1v1s and stuff like that. So shift lock is also very important. Turning it on and off, it comes with practice, man. Alright, guys, so the next tip that I have for you guys is actually called by many, like, various names. So some people call it ghost swinging, some people call it fake swinging, whatever you want to call it. So basically what this does is, like, you swing your sword, but it actually does not do anything. So it looks like you're swinging your sword, but if somebody tried to block it or something like that, like, there's nothing there. So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. So as you guys can see, like, I'm swinging my sword here and it's not killing him, right? So this is known as ghost swinging or fake swinging. So this is actually pretty useful in 1v1s and stuff like that. So what it basically does is you swing your sword and it does nothing. So if you want to go ahead and bait people with this, or engage in fights, or throw people off in 1v1s, this is something that a lot of people do. Like, I see so many people do this now. So if you guys don't know how to fake swing or ghost swing, how you do it is you basically just swing your sword and you press Q at the same time. So it's pretty simple. You swing your sword, and then as soon as you swing your sword, you just press Q. It does take a little bit of practice, but once you get it down, it's very easy, man. So like I said, guys, you just swing your sword and press Q at the same time. And it basically does like a fake swing kind of thing. So a lot of people do this, by the way. Like I said, guys, like, I've played in many competitive events back in the day. I've done many things in the past, so I know a lot of people do this. Even in, like, today, in, like, Zoe's, like, competitive side, people do this a lot, and it's actually very popular. So this is known as ghost swinging or fake swinging, and that is how I believe you do it. So you swing your weapon and you press Q at the same time. So that is what that does. Like I said, guys, this could be used in many ways. You could use it in 1v1s, you could use it in team fights, you could, like, bait people with it, you could scare people with it. Alright, so there's many things you could actually go ahead and do with this. It's pretty simple to do. Once you get it down, it's very easy. And yeah, so these are the 3 tips I'm giving you guys in this video. Like I said, guys, I've done many tips and tricks videos in the past. If you guys have not watched those, I would suggest you guys watch those as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys kind of found something helpful in this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any comments, or you want me to, like, address something in another video, let me know in the comments down below once again. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 60,000 subscribers. That would mean a lot. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.